Yo, what's up today, guys? Let me pull up the chat really quick. Sign into chat. Open it up over here. Perfect. Okay. So, guys, we did start a new week at Miner Wars, so definitely pretty cool. So let's start with kind of going over what I earned the last week. I mean, I'm not going to be able to show you guys the exact numbers because the numbers haven't been released yet. Let's actually go back. So you will see, I had a few people join the clan, a few subscribers joined, 2 precisely. We definitely earned more than 0 here. I don't know why it just says 0. That's kind of lame. And then it was kind of a slow day, didn't make a lot. The very last day, that's when a lot of people are like panicking, boosting a lot. So it's not always the best idea to like try to put a lot of money in and do a lot of boosting at that time, honestly. Um, but like I was saying in the thumbnail, which we're gonna go over in just a little bit, um, one of uh, one of the community members, one of the subscribers of the channel, actually just joined Miner Wars, and I kid you not, his first block, like 2 hours after joining, maybe 3 hours after joining, but like literally the first, like it was either the first or the second block of the new week, he actually won, which is honestly pretty crazy. So let's get into that really quick. So you'll see here, we got this calculating 8x. So basically, if we go here, you'll see Gates of Stormwind. Um, and now we've mined 15 blocks, but 8 of those blocks are on the new week. We're now holding 2,382 terahashes. So if you do join in, there's a pretty high chance that you are going to get blocks. I mean, I have a pretty good track record right now for winning a decent amount of blocks, honestly. Let me just check. I got to do the normal thing where I check my audio really quick. Just give me a second, guys. And I also do want to just have a screen of this up the entire time. So I'm going to start using another tab in just a second. I just want to be able to see the games. And this 3.51% that we see right here, that's just my chance of winning. The clan currently has a 10.39% chance. And if we click into it, let's see if, let's go over to the round. You will see it looks like somebody did do a little bit of a boost. So that's usually like 1 point something GoMining token, and that's another one. I'm not sure if that's 2 people or just one person putting that in. Let me just refresh this really quick. I do have to check that audio really quick to make sure that everything's actually working the way that I expect right now. Give me a second, guys. I apologize for the wait. Again, I gotta stop navigating off of the game screen. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's kind of annoying, dude. So let me go over here. Let's go over here. And I will pull up the. I mean, 1 second. Okay, perfect. I gotta stop navigating off the game screen. I don't know why I keep doing that. But yeah, guys, I'm planning on doing a stream around like 8 or 9 every night. I keep on thinking 8, but it's really hard to get down here at 8, especially because my daughter doesn't really go to bed until 8:30. Then sometimes I'm doing something, so it kind of screws it up a little bit. So let's actually pull up another tab over here really quick. Let me move this over. I am on a 27-inch screen. I used to be on this, like, just my laptop, which was really annoying. Now I have my other monitor hooked in upstairs, so definitely pretty cool. I'm not good at, okay, there we go. I just got to pull up another Miner Wars tab so we can actually look at stuff. But yeah, guys, this is pretty cool. Like, we have a terrific start right now, like winning a ×8, and I forget if I said if that was the first block, like, of the matches. Let me look again. I'm trying to think of where we look for the rewards. Just give me a second. If I go to round clan, My clan, no. Looks like we don't have anybody else that did request anything, but this is another reason why more people should join. So you'll see right here, last week with the earnings, there's a 2.22% power share, and we more than doubled with the score share. So basically, we did a lot better than what our power is. So definitely pretty cool. You will see that um, my block share is showing kind of a little bit lower, and I think that is because another community member, a subscriber, did join. He had 1,300 terahashes, and we just didn't really win too much today because it was the end of the day. And like I said, people just go like they go like too ham at the end, or at the end of the week is what I mean. They go too ham, so I think if he didn't join until 8, this would have shown a little bit higher. But now next week, um, I believe we're gonna be like much higher. So that's when the really good numbers are gonna actually show. Um, but yeah, guys. So we had a freaking great win to start off the week, and from just so we got that 8x, and I do believe that was the oh yeah, I can look at the history. Give me a second, guys. And I gotta remember, I gotta stop messing with that one up there. I gotta just mess with this over here. Yeah, so I gotta look in the history. I was forgetting how to navigate for a second. Um, that's weird. I'm not seeing the history button. Oh, there it is. Okay. So then we'll go over here. Let's go to history. So you will see that we literally won the first Bitcoin block of the new week, a times 8. The subscriber is Mr. Stack and Sats that actually won it for us. He personally got paid 31 Go mining token from it, and then the Bitcoin that he earned is going to be split between all of us per, and it's going to go by the terahash that we own, and it's going to be like that whenever any of us win a game. Like whenever I win a game, literally any of us, it's going to be split just like you would expect in Bitcoin mining pools. So definitely pretty cool. And then if we go and actually let's go over to the clan again, and you will see that he only has 170.21 terahashes. So definitely pretty dope to get a times 8 Bitcoin block that early. And I am accepting more people if you do want to request to join. We do have 2,382 terahashes in the clan right now. And just to give you guys a little bit of an idea, this is over $20,000 that of computer power that's in this clan. So it's not like a small amount of money. This is over $20,000 of current value mining equipment right now. So definitely pretty cool. It might even be, it might be more like 22, 24,000. Um, so then if we let's look over here and just see how we're doing in the current. Oh no, I want to keep that one open. We're gonna go over and look at it over here. So let's look and see how we're doing. So like right now, we have a 10.7% chance to win this block. I am not I think, let me see if, I don't think that was me. No, it was not me. So I'll do a little bit of boosting on a times 2, but I'm not gonna do it in like a spellbot kind of a way. I might do it here and there when it makes sense. I'm not gonna give my entire strategy right now because I have some sneaky ideas that I'm gonna be attempting at some weird times. I'll just tell you guys that. At times people don't expect anything. I think I just gave myself up. Oh well. So if we go and we look, we're not going to really be able to see the rewards right now, but what I can tell you guys is I guess we can go and let's go and look at some of my past times 8 blocks so we can get possibly a good idea. I didn't win any times 8 blocks this week, and these rewards, it's a lot more than 0. It's just not going to be calculated for about another day or two. If we go down to the last cycle, let's see when I personally won a times 8 block. Um, and this is going to be a little bit different for me too, because I am used to, like, when I win a block, I get all the GoMining token, I get all the Bitcoin. So it is going to be a little bit different splitting it, but we're going to be winning a lot more since we have a lot more terahashes, basically. Um, let's keep on going. So it looks like for a times 16 block, I got 91,649 sats. So if it's anywhere near that, I would assume that it's going to be like around 50,000, maybe 45,000 sats. That we'll get, and then it'll all be split at the end of the week. Um, it's so cool. It's pretty cool that I had these times 16s all by myself, man. Definitely pretty cool. I'm looking at setting up my spell bot a little bit too. I gotta verify and make sure I act. Oh, I'm doing it again. I gotta do it on this side. I gotta verify and make sure I actually have the right stuff set up. So like right now, this is kind of weak, but I'm trying to like I want to win a decent amount of blocks, but I want to see what other people are boosting. I don't want to boost a bunch if everybody else is boosting a bunch unless it makes sense, you know? Um, so you'll see like here, like I just have a couple off focus here. Right now, this is saying that with this setup I have, I'm going to be going through 37.16 GoMining token per day. And that is going to be around like maybe like $12 USD. And the hope is that I end up getting a lot more GoMining token back than that, which has been the case in the past. So hopefully it does work again. The only times I've like gotten kind of screwed was when I like over boosted, when I was doing like 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 GoMining tokens per round. Those are the times where I kind of like didn't really make the GoMining token back, but it's like but also if you don't boost enough, you have less of a chance of winning. So it gets kind of complicated. Post. I'm looking at this up here. What does this mean? Estimated post adjustment 724 plus 105. I don't know what that means, guys. Is that accurate? I always, like I've said in my other videos, I'm still gonna use the GoMining calculator because you can still project all of your earnings, because at the end of the day you are owning terahashes, and that terahash is tied to wattage and compute and electricity costs by GoMining. When you're in miner wars, you're not avoiding any of that. You're still playing the same game as everybody else. The only difference is all the Bitcoin of the people in miner wars is going to be going up into the pool. Hell yeah, dude. That was pretty dope that you got that times 8 block. Hell yeah, man. I'm hoping eventually more people tune into the stream, but I think this is kind of a weird. I think I might I'm gonna have to set up like maybe Twitch and a couple other things, so maybe I can like stream all over. But yeah, man. The only thing is you got to be careful and make sure you don't like just blow through all that token, you know. But you're not gonna get paid that token until like next Thursday. So um next Thursday or Wednesday, I forget what day it will be. Um, so that's one of the reasons why I switched my pay. Um, I switched my pay to GoMining token the other day, so that all of the Bitcoin I got when I just the other day when I was mining by myself, let's look down at it. All of this, I'm gonna actually get paid in GoMining token to make sure that I keep my balance up, so that I have enough to basically continue spells. But I also, at the end of the day, my strategy still is to like pull in Bitcoin and send Bitcoin out of the platform. But I mean, it can get delayed. It can get delayed by weeks, months. It's not I mean, I could take 1 week of miner wars pay in Bitcoin probably and just deplete all of my GoMining token if we really made enough. Um I never get too worried holding the GoMining token because I can kind of extract it into Bitcoin pretty quickly. Um Not everybody does it the same way as me though. I gotta stop. I gotta stop doing that, man. I gotta only mess with this one over here. I'm losing it. I don't know why I keep doing that. What the hell? Um, so definitely, definitely pretty cool to just start the week with a times 8 win like that. I'm pretty pumped about that because I made a clan. I invite people to the clan, and earlier today, end of the week, we just weren't winning anything. And it's like what I was saying in the beginning of the stream, where it's just like at the very last day of the week, it just seems like everybody's freaking out. They're switching clans. They're all like pooling into clans where, um, I don't know if you saw, but one of the clans had like 27% of the power without even putting in a single ability. And I've seen that before. It's like the people that didn't make anything, they're leaving their clans and they're all joining one clan to try to get all of the Bitcoin, essentially. Oh, nice, man. I always have about I think I have like 37. It switches around. It used to be 47. I have like between like 28 and 35 Go mining token that gets paid to me weekly from the 4-year lock that I have. But I'm not, so my plan, like um I might go through like 150 Go mining token the whole week, maybe a little bit more than that. Um I'm not sure what the strategy is going to be because now that it's not just me, like I'm not sure what the strategy is going to be because I don't want to boost at the exact same time as everybody, but I also yeah, I don't want to boost at the same exact time as everybody, but I also kind of don't want to screw anybody over from not boosting enough. So it's kind of complicated. One second, I got a message really quick that I got to take care of. Okay. And then the other thing is our service button. Those should be saved for like the 8x. I actually clicked my service button on the 8x, I believe, um, to help us out. But sadly, I didn't get the Go mining token. You got the Go mining token there, which I'm definitely happy for you there. Um, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the 8x. So we had a 34% chance of winning, but I'm kind of wondering what your chance was of winning. So you had a 16.22% chance of being the winner there. Definitely pretty cool. I don't know if I'm doing the same thing again, guys. I'm clicking the wrong screen. I'm supposed to be over here. Or maybe I should just like keep this one up because it seems like I keep on wanting to click the middle one. It's probably just like a better view for my eyes. I'm not sure what this is. Estimated post adjustment? Like what does that mean? Estimated post adjustment. I have no idea. I've been on this website so much. I've never seen that before. I'm kind of curious. Like, I'm gonna look up the Bitcoin difficulty prediction. What the hell, man? It's not bad. It's not exactly bad. How far behind are we? Oh, 14 blocks behind. That doesn't matter then. I've seen it to where like 14 blocks of Bitcoin gets mined in like 10 minutes before. Like one of the times I was playing Miner Wars, like we kept on getting like 15, 20-second blocks and I had a bunch of focus boosts set up. So I kept on like winning blocks because of that. And I think some other people like caught on because I wasn't winning as many after that, but it was still pretty cool. But yeah, this is, and then like the only way, I mean, you get screwed either way, whether you're in Miner Wars or you're in solo. I'm just nervous that the price of Bitcoin is going to drop drastically. But I don't think it's going to, but I also think it's going to. I'm not really sure what to expect, but that's where we kind of that's where we get in trouble with just like where you got to be smart, because you're not going to make this. If you make past your weekly earnings, you're not going to end up paying the same amount. So for instance, also this is actually a decent wattage. That's decent. The week I got screwed, I believe it was 19 watts per terahash. It was either 18 or 19. So that's not too bad. So I guess I'll go over that really quick. So this is saying that my projected or my current profits, 40,000 sats per day, is 607. So if I typed in let's do 17 watts per terahash. Oh, I gotta hit enter. So 428, so it's less profit, but still a decent amount. And what really does save me there is this GoMining token. So let's say I switch this all the way down to 5. 310. That's why it's just like, that's why you have to hold a little bit of GoMining token, because if you have no token, you're just kind of getting screwed. And I've seen some YouTubers that like don't have any token, and I've seen their margin at like literally 3% before playing Miner Wars, and I'm like, and then they're posting videos and they're like, "Oh, I'm making all this money." Then you're just like, "Well, you're kind of not, because like I'm looking at it in a calculator that's accurate, and but whatever, whatever makes them feel good, I guess." Man, I'm already running out of things to talk about. That's not good for the stream. Um, I wish it was a little bit more intense right now. We've been on the same block for 28 minutes. It would be nice if like a fancy block came up. I can do some boosting, some boosting slash gambling, And I don't know how bad the audio really sounds. I am looking into eventually getting a camera and like maybe a better microphone, or like I think I just got to buy a new cable for my Yeti microphone, but it's from 2018, so it might not even be good anymore. I'm not sure. Um it's whatever though. So if we look, so another thing I usually like to look at is like if you just, well, right now it's kind of hard because like there's been like nothing really completed so far. Like if we go over here, there's only been 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on the 4th block right now. Um, so that's definitely not that much, Anybody boost? Yo, is that Tim? Is that you boosting? Or I won't call you Tim. I'll call you Mr. Stack and Sats. What do your abilities look like, by the way? Like, so if you do like a power boost, are you getting 2K points per second, or like an instant boost? Are you getting 1 million? Um, or the focus boost, are you getting 2.5 million, or is it like a lower number? I would assume it's a lower number since you have less terahashes, but I'm not positive if that's the actual way it works or not. Because I have seen a lot of people with like lower miners like do huge boosts, and then it seems like they're not like too much higher than me, which makes sense from like a fairness point. If you have a more powerful miner, you should have a much higher chance even with the boosts. I mean, I don't know, that's my opinion. And like my 826.34 terahashes, it's not that big on the platform. It's a decent amount, but there's a lot of people with a lot more power than me. So I'm kind of weak compared to them, honestly. Another thing I wanted to do is I'm thinking about spending a little bit of money on stream tonight. I think I'm gonna buy another like a small miner, or I might do a small upgrade on a 12 terahash one. I gotta figure it out. Okay, man. I want to check that out a little bit. So 170, I'm going to put you at 170. And then let's do so you're at 12 watts, and then you have a max discount. Now, if you have the 20%, what's your actual discount? Is it is it like 24%, 26%? What's your actual discount at? Oh man, that's some pretty high margin, honestly. That's pretty cool. Nice, okay. Okay, I mean that makes sense. Yeah, I understand why they would have it like that, because there's some people that just like they have like very low um wait, what's your points per second? Actually, your points per second is probably just like 3 times or 4 times less. That's not bad though. Um so your huge advantage, man, is gonna be 24, dude. Man, that would cost me like $6,000 to get up there. Maybe someday, I don't know. 24.63. Okay, so wow, 44.34. That's crazy. So you're gonna go from 44.34, and then if you get past the weekly average, which that is gonna be our goal, to 17, because you're gonna get charged by the pool's wattage after you make your weekly satoshis. Um, holy crap, dude! 30% margin even on the inefficient miner. Like that's pretty cool. Because I was just showing mine. Mine was only like 16% margin when if I get above the my weekly earnings. Oh, okay. I think that is including that little boost though, but that's still pretty good. But then again, you do have the 12 watt per terahash miner, so I don't really know how much extra they give you. Man, these graphic cards next to me are killing me. Like these things right here. Right here, man. Killing me. I need to move this setup. It is so stupid that I have it right here. It's like a heater being blown in my face. And it's like the AC is on upstairs, and I'm just in the hot basement because I run graphic cards 24/7. Ridiculous, dude. I'm just looking at this a little bit. Yeah, I get kind of, yeah, pearl mining, dude. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I'll just like look up my I'm just gonna look up how much I'm even making right now, dude. I don't even know if I'm making anything today. Or no, I'll go to bench. Yeah, there we go. I just gotta look at my graphic card really quick. So the price actually apparently went up a little bit, and then I've been buying Solana and Bitcoin with all that, by the way. I think I do hold a little bit in cash right now, but most of it's in Solana and Bitcoin. Um, so the profit is going back up. That's definitely cool to see. So I'm making about $1.60 per day between the two cards, so not too bad. Um, yeah, not too bad at all. So I got very close to screwing myself on Pearl though. I started up spending $4,000, um, and then I like realized my mistake, and I returned everything. I bought stuff from 3 different stores, and I made sure when I bought everything, because I've like made bad purchases in the past and just had to like keep the purchase. And then I've had like another time I bought something like a HP laptop from HP. I returned it, then I had to pay them $100 to return it. Um, So so now I go through places like Best Buy, Amazon, places where I'm not gonna get that return fee basically on most items. I know some items they'll charge you a return fee, but yeah, so I went from like 4,000 and something to about um I think like 1,100, a little bit less than 1,100. But I do have that motherboard that um was a complete waste. You might be able to see it right there. Maybe I'll be able to use it if something weird comes up again. Just this thing. That was only $50, but luckily I was able to take the stick of DDR4 RAM and put it in this setup. Then I was able to return the RAM that I bought for this, and it's been working pretty good. So, um, maybe it saved me money technically, I guess we could say. My Acurast setup is screwed though. I'm losing the motivation of charging the phones. I'm starting to have some concerns about phones running 24/7 with a battery in it. I'm a little bit worried about the lithium. And then and I just haven't figured out how to hardwire it properly. I've tried a few times, I've failed. I think I'm missing something. I don't know. I gotta look into it a little bit more, but it's like one of those things where you gotta sit down and like you're doing that for hours. I just I don't want to invest that kind of time for that setup because I'm making so little. I am hoping we win this times two. So one thing you got to think of I don't know if you want to boost. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but boosting every times two might not work out. I'm not sure though. I guess it really does depend on so the only thing I'm seeing like so right here for instance, let me go back. I think I'm in the wrong section. There we go. Let me go to round. So since like barely anybody's really putting in any boosts, so the only thing is you might only win one GoMining token for the game. But then again, so the GoMining token you won from that 8x earlier, that's actually gonna grow over the next 6 days. Like that's not gonna be that 35 tokens that we were looking at earlier or 31 tokens. This is gonna slowly increase for you. I gotta turn off freaking Instacart, man. Crap's annoying. But yeah, as we get like more and more blocks and more people put money in, they're gonna basically geez, I keep on clicking the wrong freaking spot. Where was I? Trying to think of how to navigate back there. Okay, top players. So the reward fund right now only has $11 in it because the game just started. Eventually this reward fund may end up hitting $1,000, $2,000. And basically, as more and more tokens get in, what I've seen in previous weeks is the reward that you have is going to keep on going up. So all the blocks you win, the rewards is going to keep on going up until the end of the week when you get paid. That's what I've noticed at least, and that's what I've experienced. So definitely pretty cool. That's crazy though, 31.1. So I think most no, I don't think most of that was your token. I think some you got some of somebody else's. Wait, are you paying 38.59 token for the purple too? I'm trying to think of some other things I can do on stream too, guys, because I do feel like I need a little bit more to do right now. We could look up the Bitcoin price because I haven't been. Uh, what? Just dropped today, man? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm sure it'll stay up. I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. Okay, so okay. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because when I saw that orange, I was like, man, did he just spend 40 tokens? Like that's crazy. So this is what's really cool, guys. So you can see here that this guy only had a 0.17% chance of winning, and he's the one that won. So, that just shows like the probability that like even if you own most of the terahash, somebody that's just like that barely has a chance of winning, they still may end up walking away winning the game. That's what I really like about it, just the probability, the chance, just like actual Bitcoin mining. I think GoMining did a great job making this. And then we are accepting more people to the clan if anybody wants to join. We do have, I'm going to keep that one up. Let me go back over here. Oh, what? See, look at that. 2 seconds, man. I didn't expect that at all. Determining what is going on here. Are these in different games or am I just like losing it? I think the game's like having trouble. I have had times, so if your game does freeze, by the way, you're still in the next game, by the way. I have seen this glitch out for quite some time before. I guess I can look here since this is working. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is with the... What block number are we on? That's weird, man. So this screen hasn't even registered that we won, and then this screen has registered that we won. So that's a little bit weird. Definitely a little bit weird there. So can I see it now? I don't know, maybe that was a glitch then. Maybe it's lying to me. Because it said the '07 was won at, what did it say, 2 seconds? Oh, there we go. Fuck yeah, Gates of Stormwind, man. I won that one. It looks like I get 0.35 GoMining token. I'm pumped. I didn't boost at all, so I didn't spend any tokens, so I'm pumped, man. Hell yeah, right on stream, we won a game. That's what I'm looking forward to. Hell yeah, dude. So now we can go back. This is like this is the gambling aspect, like the total degenerate, like let's fucking win this shit, guys. Um, yeah, so tomorrow is probably when we're gonna start seeing the amount of Bitcoin. And like I was saying in our Clan Wars chat, um the amount of Bitcoin, that's gonna kind of like grow too. And basically, there's gonna be, so in the beginning of days, it's gonna show that we're gonna make a lot more Bitcoin. Then throughout the day, that's slowly gonna decrease because it hasn't updated the next day's worth of Bitcoin. So then there's gonna be 23 hours where it's decreasing, and then the next day's Bitcoin basically upgrades, and then it will slowly decrease again. But this is so one of the things that I'm definitely oh, so I get 3.55 Go Mining token. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm freaking pumped. I I thought I was only gonna get 0.35. I was like, man, that's not gonna be anything, but it's something. But so this Go Mining token that I just won, I'm telling you, this is gonna grow throughout the week. This 3.55 will grow and turn into like maybe 4.55, 5.55, something like that. If anybody does want to join the clan, it is the Gates of Stormwind. We do have 2,382.06 terahashes. Um, and this is a pretty heavy cost, especially since especially since you're on a 12 watt per terahash miner, so you're a little bit more expensive than I thought too. The GoMining token is really just that's like our discounts are really just our own advantages. Like that's not really a shared team thing, but that'll increase your pay a lot when you get paid. I'm actually a little bit jealous about that, honestly. But this is a lot of terahashes. Like this is over $20,000. So if you do join the clan, I mean we are rolling with a good amount of terahashes. Over $20,000 worth of terahash in this clan currently. And then we are accepting new members. Even if you have a lower amount of terahashes, that's fine. Just do some slight boosting, participate a little bit. You don't have to go ham, nothing like that. And then if we go over here, you will see that like let me go. I'm clicking the wrong one. Oh no, that is the one I want to click. I forgot. I'm keeping this one open so that everybody can view it. So let's go to the round. So you will see without us even boosting, we do have 5.93% chance of winning blocks. That's getting pretty good with passive. It would be nice if we were closer to like 8 or 9% or even 10. Because then we can win a lot of like ×1 and ×2 blocks without boosting. I may boost sometimes 2 blocks, but I'm telling you, if I do, it's gonna be sneaky. It's gonna be very sneaky. Nobody's gonna know about it. It's gonna be at a weird time, and yeah. I saw this one clan do that once. They must I don't know. They really snuck up. Like they had like 0 blocks. And then I swear, I like one day I was like, why am I not getting any Bitcoin blocks? Like what happened? And then looked at this clan name. They were called Only Shields, and it was like a bunch of like literally like 10 terahash miners that just spent a shitload on freaking spells. And I'm telling you, they out of like 2 days, like 288 blocks, they took like 220 of the blocks within like literally 48 hours. I think it threw off a lot of people. I was definitely thrown off, but luckily I made my whole all of my weekly earnings earlier in the week. And then once I made my weekly earnings, I kind of like stopped boosting. I was passive, but and like for me alone, I would only have a 2.01% chance. So we have about 1,008 chances within a week, just about, to be the winners of the Bitcoin block. And even at a 2.01% chance, like I can sometimes win a decent amount, but it's kind of a low percentage to really have that dice roll on me as much as I want. Like maybe if I had like 5,000 or 10,000 chances, maybe the odds really would equal 2%, but it's kind of tough. 16 blocks. Hell yeah, man. I think that's the first block I've won on stream, maybe. Um, I kind of wish I did the did streaming with it before. I just didn't really think of it. It is what it is, whatever. So like the ×1, I don't recommend doing any boosts on ×1. I just don't recommend it. It's just gonna be kind of because when you boost, you're getting the Bitcoin, but you're also kind of hoping that you're the one in the team that wins, because the Go mining token isn't split throughout the team. The winner of the block in the team gets all the Go mining token, and then the Bitcoin is split by the terahash of the group. So yeah, I mean, you could end up being more profitable from Go mining token. There is a chance of it. Um, that's why I try to take it a little bit easy on the boost and not like go too crazy, because I do kind of want to make a profit from the Go mining token, because it doesn't get charged the electricity rate, because I don't have a crazy margin. Like it's only past my rewards. I was showing it earlier. It was like a 16% margin, I believe. Um, Coinbase is preparing for its biggest security threat. What the hell is this? This is what I might start doing, just going over some articles as we mine Bitcoin and play the 100% degenerate style. So, do you guys talk about Bitcoin at all to anybody in your lives? Because everybody thinks I'm fucking insane. Like literally everybody. Like I have not met a single person in real life, like just like around me, any of my jobs, like nothing, family members that I can like have like a solid Bitcoin conversation with. Like everybody just thinks I'm losing my mind. Maybe I am. I don't know. But I've been making money, you know? This is crazy. I think a lot of people are going to miss out on Bitcoin, man. And then they're going to like, it's going to go flying up in price. And that's when they're going to go running to buy Bitcoin at the very, very peak. And this time around, I am not going to be holding the bag. I am going to be selling some Bitcoin at the proper times to profit and then buy back in when it's lower again. I'm not going to be holding the bag this time. I lost about 2 grand last year. Um, I lost about 2 grand on crypto last year because I went for the first time in my life, I took out margin on Robinhood and I took out margin on Robinhood on I think it was like October 3rd of 2025. I think October 7th was the day that Trump added the tariffs to China. And literally, and then there was something that happened on Binance. And literally just I got screwed, man. So I like all of my borrowed money, it made me lose additional money, and then I sold stuff, and yeah, I had to sell before I was margin called, and I ended up losing 2 grand. And then I ended up taking some actual stock profits from normal stocks that I was gonna owe tax money on. So so yeah, that's why I sold my crypto. I sold my crypto to wipe out my actual stock profits, so then I wouldn't owe any taxes to the government, which worked out. Definitely, it's a legal way of doing it, and definitely a legit way. So I actually I had one time where I one of the 16x blocks that I won, if we go down a little bit. Oh man, why do I keep going down? I want past all of it. I forget which one, but like one of so I think it was this one maybe. So one of these I did a purple rocket where I spent 10 Go mining token and I actually won. I did that Saturday, I think, and I lost. And I was like, okay, I'm not doing that. I think I spent like 17 Go mining token on one round, then I lost, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna lose all my money. I was like, I'm not going this hard. I'd rather increase my odds by small amounts per game, and then because we have 144 chances per day, so if I increase my odds by a little bit for most of the games or most of the games that are worth winning, I do believe that's going to make it, so that I will be more profitable. Yeah, man, that does sound. So I do currently have a loan that is in my minor, to be honest with you. My minor is about half it's about half my money, and then half of it's on a loan. Um for a while I was like in profit, for a little while I was a little bit underwater on the loan. I do pay the loan with cash. I don't use my Bitcoin. So it's essentially just like I'm buying Bitcoin every month. It's not a big deal. It does kind of stink because the prices went down so much. So it would have been nice if I had the loan, if I took out the loan today and then I put it in, because I would have had twice the terahashes. But whatever, it is what it is, you know. But yeah, that is a good idea. But the only thing is, I'm becoming a little bit like more like cold storage. Oh, who won? Night Shift Miners, 11.6. Yeah, so that guy is the one that won it for the team. Only a 0.93% chance of winning. So that's definitely pretty cool. $16 blocks. Hell yeah, man. Um, I probably got like 10 more minutes of the stream, then I'll probably dip out afterwards. Yeah, yeah, definitely, man. Um, yeah, it's tough because I don't even think I would do margin call. Um, I'm pretty decent at saving money, so it's like right now I gotta like increase my income a little bit. I'll admit that I'm definitely I'm scraping by right now, but I have like a decent amount of money saved, like tens and tens and tens. You know, like I'm not running on pocket change these days. But you know, I also have a $40,000 car that I owe $40,000 on my car still. That's another freaking subject, but 1.9% interest rate. So that's what makes it worth it. Um, I forget what else I was trying to say. It probably wasn't that important. I gotta stop clicking over there. I don't know why I keep clicking over there. But yeah, my main thing, so that's why I'm like really about this like hold all my Bitcoin, because I have to hold all my Bitcoin because I also have a loan that's in my Bitcoin miner. So since my Bitcoin miner is half loan, half my money, um if I don't hold all my Bitcoin, I'm essentially going to be underwater on my loan. But if I hold all my Bitcoin that I'm making and then I wait for a higher profit, I won't be underwater on my loan. And that's like, I think it's right around the last time I looked, and this is when I was only getting 35,000 sats a day. So now I get more sats per day than that. But the last time I looked, it was right around like 96, 97,000 uh for the price of Bitcoin is when I'm on par where my loan is making me as much profit as um the money I have invested. So and that's with the loan being paid. So that's what I'm looking forward to is when Bitcoin goes flying up in price and it's at like 130K and I've held on to all that Bitcoin, then I can just be like, oh yeah, I took out this loan for a good amount of thousands of dollars, and that loan I was actually able to multiply it, and I 3x or 4x my loan in profit. That's my plan. It sounds kind of crazy, but the main thing is, you know, I just can't spend my Bitcoin. I can't touch my Bitcoin. I can't panic sell. If I feel like I need money, do DoorDash, do whatever, you know. Um, so these times one blocks are pretty boring. Um, they definitely are pretty boring, but we did get that times 8. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, and the other thing is I don't like I won't be looking at this all night, you know, like it gets a little bit too much after a while. And then especially it gets discouraging when you get to the times when you don't get a block for like a link to the clan. I'm not one second. Yep. I can see if I can get a link to the clan. I'm not really sure how that works. Let me go to my clan and see if there's like a link button. I don't know if like me, I don't know. You can try this, man. I don't know if that's gonna take you to it though. Yeah, I'm not positive it's gonna take you to it, but it is the gates of Stormwind or gates of Stormwind. Um, and I am gonna eventually upgrade the picture to be the actual gate of Stormwind. Um, yeah, you might I forget if there's a search button. I'm not gonna be able to show you since I'm already in the clan, but there might be a way to like search. Oh, it did it. Okay, so yeah, if you want to join, definitely request. So basically, if you're just tuning in right now, I'll show you something really quick. So, Mr. Stack and Sats joined, right around 6 or 6:30 p.m. East Coast time today, and then and then the new week started, right? And then check it out. Let's actually go here. Let's go to history. And then look at so the first block was a ×8 block. He won the block. So definitely pretty cool. And this reward looks like it's gone down. So this is what I was talking about. So um eh, that's what I mean. Like, it's fine, guys. It's fine if we lose 20 games in a row. Like, it's really not a big deal. Like, it's really not a big deal. Like, we're not even boosting these ones. But yeah, so he won that ×8 for us, like, immediately. And I do like this is gonna grow. This is gonna turn into more than 30 Go mining token again. I think what's going on now is that basically all of the nobody's really boosted a lot since this ×8. So you're so basically everybody's pulling from that small pool that only has like 13 bucks in it. So it's splitting it between everybody, but it's gonna change. Trust me on that. Um, I'll look and see. Did you send in a request to join yet? But yeah, 175 terahashes and winning that, like that's dope. That's dope. What makes me excited is if I was solo, I would have just lost. So now, now I have more people helping me make Bitcoin, And it is split evenly and it is shared, and that's like how that's not me controlling that, that's Go mining. What's the requirements on it? I wonder if it's the requirements I set up. Ah, dang it. I knew I shouldn't have set it up that way. Man, I don't want to misclick and hit leave. Like, I'm scared to hit that button. I'm scared to hit that button. How many terahashes do you have? Wait. Okay. I'd just upgrade a little bit, man. In general, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you to spend a bunch of money. I spent $21,000 on Go mining. You may not want to be like me because let me tell you, the first like 3 months, man, most fucking stressful time of my life. Um, most stressful freaking time. because it was like, oh yeah, I spent $21,000 and I've made $400 in Bitcoin, you know? And then Bitcoin just kept on going down in price, and then I just like went silent for a little while. Um, it's starting to work out though. It's starting to work out with my strategy. I'm pretty confident with it. I don't think I'm screwed at all. And if I ever had to increase my discount, I could. I do have $7,000. I could increase my discount, but I'm not willing to do that until I have like $10,000 out of the app, basically. Yeah, man, I do. Oh man, 3 blocks in a row they won. That's fine though. I mean that shit happens. So I mean, and then look at the probability. It's not like it's the same person winning each time. Like it's somebody that only had a 4.3% chance. So that's definitely not bad. Um so this is going to be a good one. Oh wow. That finished in 3 seconds, guys. So that's what can kind of suck is like games that end that quickly. I don't even know if it registered my boost at all. Like I'm not even positive if my boost went through. It probably did. It's not a big deal. I'm only doing 2 tokens there. Holy crap. Then we have another one. Guys, I don't even know what's going on. Is my screen freezing or is this really happening? Like, are we just like completing? I don't know. I'm gonna look in the history because I'm just getting thrown off at this point. Wow, so we just had a times 4 that was 3 seconds. Then apparently we had a times 1 that was 30 seconds that I never even saw. Okay, so our boosts did go through. So it looks like we had a 67.24% chance of winning, and they won. They have an 8.95% chance. And the game is fair. It's all random, so it's not like GoMining is screwing us. It's just probability and chance. So that's why I like to do these like smaller boosts. So then so when I do the smaller boosts, it just increases our probability a little bit. And then after 20, 30 attempts, we're probably going to win a decent amount, but not even 20 or 30. It's usually not that bad, honestly. And that's what's really good about when you go to sleep. When you go to sleep and just let it go, most nights, knock on wood, um I end up waking up and I won some blocks. So definitely pretty cool. Nice, man. I've always been about the gig delivery. Yeah, that's what's really cool about this game too, is it follows actual Bitcoin, it's not just some kind of like made up shit. Um I did have one time solo when I was in the clan by myself last month. I had one time where I actually won 2 blocks in a row with a 2% chance. Like 2 blocks in a row, I was the one that won. I was like, man, like what are the odds of that? Like that's freaking weird. Um I'll see if your request is in yet. And anybody that's joining in, if you do want to join the clan Gates of Stormwind, we've now mined 16 blocks. Eight or geez, how many have we gotten so far today? I'm gonna have to my clan. No, I'm going in the wrong spot. I think I got it. Oh, hell yeah, man! Gates of Stormwind just won. Hell yeah! Congrats, XGP15A2. I I wish I could call you something different. That's gonna be a little bit difficult for me to say. But yeah, so that's pretty dope, man. So yeah, join the clan. We're winning blocks. So if we go over here and we go to the man, I keep clicking the wrong button. Like, what am I doing? So you will see that it looks like we have 1, 8, 9, 10. So 10 blocks. So that's pretty decent, honestly. I do. I thought that was more than a times one, but that's still pretty good. So yeah, that's what's really good about when we win these passive blocks, because when you win the passive blocks, suddenly you have a little bit of token that you can put towards an actual times four or a time. Times eight is harder to win. Um, but still, I mean, it gives you a little bit of token, and then you can also be like, you know what? No, some of this is going to be my profit. So maybe you only this is an odd number. Let's say it was 4. Maybe you're like, you know what? No, I'm banking 2 Go Mining token, and then I'm only gonna spend 2 Go Mining token for my booster or whatever. If you want to take some for a profit or whatever. Because winning the Bitcoin is nice, but winning the Bitcoin does come at an electricity cost. So there's always that aspect, but one of us does have a 24% discount. I definitely freaking don't. I don't know if you guys saw, but I missed my service button last week. I like completely missed my freaking service button. I was so irritated. And then I almost missed it the next day too. I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? Like, don't have that happen again. And I was doing so good. I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I haven't missed that in like 2 months because I've missed that button about 10 times. Like literally about 10 times. Like I've probably lost out on $150 by now from forgetting to click that button. Definitely pretty irritating. Do you mean bass? You love bass? Do you mean like bass like music or Coinbase? Okay, so here I think so I wouldn't mind just think here I'm just gonna do one uh focus boost. And I am not doing Spellbot on times 2, man. Like that will drain your freaking account so quick. That will drain your account, man. Nice. Do you do cold storage too? Go back. Okay. I hate how that doesn't always refresh. So sometimes you kind of gotta like refresh your screen. I don't know why it does that sometimes. So it looks like I have a 16.6 or 16.5% chance of being the winner. So hopefully I get like a good amount of Go Mining token. That would be pretty cool. Times 2, that is lower amount. Um, I'll boost sometimes too, but I'm not gonna be too crazy on it. And then the clan, if we go to the clan, it does look like the clan, we have a 20.39% chance of winning right now. So definitely pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that because I'm not 100% sure what you guys are talking about. I think Coinbase has made a lot of updates in the last like 2 years, and I haven't been using their app too much in just about 2 years now. Which I should. I just don't. Okay, so if I go here, I go to my clan. Okay. Hey, Perrin, are you planning on joining? If not, it's all good. I'm probably gonna end the stream pretty soon. I kind of wanna play some real video games. How long have I been streaming? 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay. I've been hitting that hour and 20-minute mark, and I don't know. It's been going decent though. I definitely do prefer this over just like filming myself and then posting it. I do a lot less. My streams, I'm not rewatching my stream on my video. Okay. Yeah, I mean, even if I end the stream, I mean, I'll check a few times. I'll check a few times before like midnight or whatever. I'll probably be up to like midnight or 1, so a couple more hours at least. Yeah, 10 blocks. That's dope, man. So if it doesn't go through until like tomorrow or whatever, you're you're still currently in solo, so like I wouldn't recommend joining like if it's like 6 a.m. or like noon or whatever. I wouldn't recommend joining until after the reset button tomorrow. Because then that way you will get your solo rewards the next day still. But if you join before, you're not gonna get another solo payout. You're just gonna be like in Miner Wars. But right now, if you joined, like you're only missing 2 hours of solo pay, so that's not really much at all. But if you're missing like 23 hours, it's a bigger deal. Um, but yeah, guys, I do think I am gonna dip out right now. I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm also looking at my water and realizing that I feel like I'm dying right now, and I haven't drank my water. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, okay. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I have that little terahash limit just just because it's kind of like it's like a little bit of skin in the game is kind of like the way I'm looking at it, like I don't know, it's just the way I kind of see it. I don't know if that sounds weird or I don't know. And I'm probably gonna like update the clan photo. I gotta figure out. I think I said that earlier, but I gotta get the right picture for it and all that. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to like go crazy with the boosting or anything like that. But the more Bitcoin we do win, the better for all of us, honestly. Um, but yeah, I am gonna dip out. Thanks for watching the stream, guys. I'll talk to some of you guys in the Clan Wars. We do have the chat room that you can join. If you're in the clan and you want to talk at all. So this is going to be the communication method. So even when you're in the clan, I'm not on YouTube. I am checking my chat because I am checking Miner Wars throughout the day. I try to not obsess about it, but I do try to check and see if I like won anything, what's going on. And then now that I actually have clan members, I'll check to see if anybody has anything to say, or maybe I'll try to give some kind of